All right, guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
My name is Stella.
And today we are going to be watching The Queen's Gambit Season 1, the only season, episode 4, Middle Game. No idea what that means. Beth just had like a heartbreaking loss against Cowboy Man. I know I should know his name, but we're giving nicknames on this channel because we don't remember names. So she lost to Cowboy Man, and that was really heartbreaking. And I actually think it's interesting. I want to see how her character kind of develops with that loss. Because that's something that you were saying, and I think that that's always kind of the interesting thing, is she hasn't really lost up to this point. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really intrigued. I just want to get straight into it. As always, though, full-length reaction is going to be up at the Patreon. The next episode, episode 5, is also up for early access on the Patreon. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, give us some extra support. Feel free to leave suggestions as like other TV shows you want Stella and I to watch, or you know, whoever on the channel. Mini series is anything like that. I don't know. Let us know in the comments. And all that being said, let's just get into The Queen's Gambit episode 4.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. When are we playing the Russian?
Yeah, he's been the one she's scared of, I think.
And he's the one we saw in the opening.
Yeah.
Okay. Now her mom was worried about like the older boys in the class, right? So I don't know if that's like.
Hey, what's your name again?
It's Beth.
Yeah.
Nimrod.
All right, well, Beth Nimrod, what do you...
He practiced that.
It's the 60s. Is it still the 60s? I don't know.
It is, but
it feels
I mean,
like the 60s.
Let's be real. 60s through 80s. This was you could guess any of them, and it's the same thing.
Must be a trip.
I don't trust this guy at all. Not one little tiny bit.
Yeah.
Do you play?
Nah, too cerebral. Played a lot of Monopoly though.
Now I really don't trust him. No, I'm kidding.
He's a Monopoly player.
So why are you taking Russian classes if you're a slave to capitalism?
I want to read Dostoevsky in the original. Yeah.
Okay.
So pretentious. I can't take it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Quite a candle. What I do like about this is the set design in every scene of this show is phenomenal, to the point where like I could smell that house. Like I know what that house smells like.
Yeah, you're totally right.
It's
Partying with college students?
Yes, Mom.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Just be careful what...
A little late for that.
See you in the morning.
That's always a hard balance too, as a parent, especially like a foster parent, knowing when to say no or yes or.
Is there anyone you've met?
Not this guy. Come on.
Yeah, to anybody but this guy.
Like, no offense, but of all the guys.
Yeah, really, I'm actually I'm genuinely so upset about this choice of man. There were so many other eligible bachelors in this show so far, and you picked the guy with the crumbs on his shirt.
Oh my gosh. I do actually think there is I mean, we'll talk more about it at the end, but I do think there is a reason that like she chose this guy, kind of.
Everybody went to Cincinnati to see a movie. Stay as long as you like.
Jeez, bro. They're playing Along Comes Mary. I love this show. This is like the first time she has no, like, parent almost.
Yeah. No restrictions, too.
Yeah, which is not a good testament to her self-control, let's call it.
Going to Cincinnati. See a movie?
Beth.
I'll be home after school Monday.
After school Monday? You're just going away for the weekend?
Are you with a boy?
There was last night.
Yeah, she has such like an addictive personality.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean that her personality. She is prone
I know what
to
I
addiction.
understand what you meant.
Let me
She's
clarify
prone
that.
to addiction. Yeah.
Why? What? Come on, people, clap.
I'm so proud of you.
It is nice to see these like these mother-daughter moments because they do shine through all the craziness.
Paris. My God. Things are beginning to happen.
That's a beautiful shot.
What are you reading about?
Pawn structure analysis.
What is that?
I have a confession to make. Do you know what a pen pal is?
What?
Someone you exchange letters with?
Well, when I was in high school, my Spanish class was given a list of boys in Mexico.
Wait, what? That's crazy. She stayed in touch with this guy?
We corresponded for a rather long time, even when I was married to Alston. We exchanged photographs.
Oh, okay.
His name
Oh,
is
wow.
Immanuel. He's meeting us at the airport.
That...
I don't know how to feel about this.
I don't know how to feel that we're finding out on the plane. I mean, she does seem so happy. All right, I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Oh, that's so sick.
I think this is the boys episode. We start with Beth, you know, hooking up with a guy, and now Alma's got her boy toy. Everybody's got somebody.
That is one way to put it.
Famous person in Latin American history, art, or politics has some.
Beth is like, should I be in this car?
I can see why. It's lovely.
Oh yeah.
I love this music. I like how every place they go, the soundtrack changes just a little bit so that you feel like you're there
Yeah.
with them. This is a beautiful shot. They've been doing a lot of long takes in this episode, and it's really
Yeah,
cool.
they have. Those are always nice.
Oh, this is my two favorite dudes.
I am. Mike's still glutton for punishment. Yeah. Mama's a new friend.
She came in at 3 o'clock this morning, 2:30 the day before. He's got a green Dodge that always seems to be at her disposal. I'm pretty sure they're fucking.
I thought at first it was the altitude. 7,350 feet.
Now, I wonder if Alma's making good calls here.
A person positively
Yeah,
giddy.
well, that's always
No, I think
with
it's the
it's so
culture.
sudden, right? So
Yeah.
of course the question's gonna pop
And
into your head.
it's
of,
like, how
is
much
this
do
a
we
good
know about this
idea?
guy?
You know, you could come along to the folklorico.
The Folklorico.
I understand the costumes alone are worth the price of
Wow.
admission. Such a beautiful day.
The tournament starts tomorrow. I need to work on these endgames.
You know, perhaps, Beth, you have to work on yourself. Chess is not all there is. It's what
And to be fair, it's also what's keeping both of you alive. So,
Yeah.
And what's important?
living and growing. Living your life.
just because you spent a week with a guy doesn't, yeah.
You haven't visited Bellis Artes or even been to Chapultepec Park?
Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, I play black against Octavio Marenko. That means he gets to move first.
Yeah, come on. This is like important. It's important to her. It's important to them as to survive. It's important for everything.
If I win, I'll be playing someone even better than Marenko in the afternoon. I need to study my endgame.
You're what they call an intuitive player.
But intuition isn't everything.
Before, sometimes the moves come to me.
I've noticed the moves they applaud the loudest are the ones you make rather quickly. Intuition can't be found in books.
Also, I think a lot of intuition comes from practice, whether you acknowledge that
For
or not.
sure.
You know? So I think that's unfair.
Manuel is all right. But he doesn't come by to see me.
Yeah. There's a fine line.
There's a
And at the end of the
fine
day,
line.
Alma is doing this for herself, it feels like.
Well, yeah.
You know,
I mean,
to an extent.
yeah. I think she's having trouble looking at the bigger picture for sure.
Yeah. When I think there's a parental element of separating your needs from your child's needs because they might want just completely different things.
People like you have a hard time. Two sides of the same coin. You've got your gift, and you've got one.
This is so cool.
Hard to say for you what that will be. We've got so much anger in you. You'll have to be careful.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Let's play.
And she has always been a little bit like that. I think Mr. Scheibel's right.
Mm-hmm.
She's had that edge to her. What? Oh! That's the Russian. I love that shot. That is such a beautiful shot.
The lighting is
with the blue
amazing.
chessboard and the, oh my gosh.
You can turn on the light when I'm awake.
I seem to have caught a virus.
I wonder why.
I don't know if I'll be able to watch your match in the morning.
Oh, ma.
Hi, boys. Lovely night for a swim.
Oh no.
Washington, Kentucky, Elizabeth.
Yeah, she's still 17. I don't know. I had in my head that she was 18 now or 19 even.
Yeah, she's very
He
young.
opened with a pawn to kings. It is king in a mating net.
You're a wonder.
How is this all gonna end? Oh. This is so beautiful. Oh. That's such a cool... Oh, man.
Enfrentándose a una presión implacable en el tablero,
This guy's praying.
esta joven.
Okay.
Borgov hace ver que
I like how the
su
announcing
caballero,
is in Spanish. I
pero de
think
hecho
that's
es un
really cool.
ataque al caballero negro.
Just adds to the feel.
I was gonna say this episode has had some of my favorite, I think, overall aesthetics.
Mother,
Out here.
Oh, no.
aren't you going out?
No. Manuel's not coming tonight.
How long will he be gone?
At least until we leave.
Hmm.
I'm sorry.
I've never been to Oaxaca, but I imagine it resembles Denver.
Oh, no.
It was fun while it lasted.
I do feel really bad for her.
I do, and she's clearly got like a pattern of just being abandoned by people.
Yeah, and she.
Good
Whoa.
afternoon.
Another
kid is,
prodigy.
like-
I'm George.
Oh, gosh.
I'm honored.
Oh, man. I'm intimidated by this kid.
The suspenders are terrifying.
I think it's awesome. Dang, we're going fast. Oh, I love this. Whoa. Oh, we're going for a long time here.
Yeah.
It's been 5 hours. Perhaps we should adjourn now.
Play will resume tomorrow at 10, before your regular matches.
Wow.
In America, I am told that one sees films inside the car. Is this true? You mean drive-in
Yeah.
movies? Yes. Debbie Reynolds and Elizabeth Taylor. That happens? I would dig that.
Oh,
this
this kid is so cute. Oh, this poor kid. Look at this bathtub, man.
Is she still sick?
On to Rook 5.
What? I mean, that's kind of awesome, but I feel like it's also like super cocky. What is she doing?
I don't know. What is the play here?
Is she like toying with him? I feel like she is.
Yeah, for sure, but like, for what purpose?
to get his mind out of the game. Because this kid has like a little crush on her maybe or something. I don't know. I'm as confused as you, kid. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like by not being at the table, it literally pulls you out of the game in a way that you can't.
Yeah.
For you, Beth Harmon. I resign the old.
Oh, what a! I love this kid.
I've never been to a drive-in either.
I should not have let you do that. With the rook.
No, but you won't let the next one that tries it. What'll you do next?
I don't understand.
If you're world champion at 16.
You have a lot more of your life ahead of you. Yeah.
I don't understand.
You're the best I've ever played.
Whoa.
Until we play Borgov.
Oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. The poor mom.
Everyone, this is... The bath was so lovely. I soaked the entire afternoon.
I'm glad. You look better.
Yeah, she does.
You play beautiful, senor.
Thank you.
So much for your stage fright.
I play fine as long as it's for fun.
Oh. Do we know Russian? Oh, she does. She does.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
yeah.
how much? Well, how much does she know? She's understanding all of this.
I think so. Yeah, see, they're playing on so much more than just chess. Oh. Oh.
Those two guys, they're number 2 and 3 in the world.
And those guys?
KGB.
Oh, he straight up is KGB security. Or babysitters.
Will you save a seat for my mother?
Oh my gosh.
They've really done an amazing job of building this.
But I thought that what we saw at the beginning was the first time they played. That's why I'm so surprised. And I really have no idea how this is gonna go. Oh, I love this.
Harmon siempre responde con la defensa siciliana.
This is so cool.
Las aperturas más comunes para el blanco, pero ojo que a Borgov la ha nombrado.
I feel like hearing chess narrated would be so interesting.
This show is doing such a good... I don't know how they do it in the book. I would imagine it's much more mental, and so they're doing such a good job of explaining it to us, the audience.
De esa manera, no darle la ventaja de su conocimiento superior.
Uh-oh.
Y Harmon, por supuesto, sacó el suyo a dama alfil 3.
I feel like chess is even better in Spanish, too.
Que quiere jugar la siciliana cerrada, no la abierta.
Oh, come on, Beth. Yeah, what the heck is taking pictures?
Tendrá que decidir si quiere jugar la siciliana abierta o la cerrada como le propone.
White has the advantage. Since it always has the first move, it always has the advantage.
Oh, wow. We lost, didn't we?
I didn't expect it. No one really plays it. It threw me off. Obvious. So unimaginative, so bureaucratic. I'm so glad you didn't see it.
Is she... Oh, no. Is she...
There's no way she's straight up
Is she?
There's no way.
Well, her eyes are open and she's not moving.
I think so. Yeah. Oh my gosh, James. No, she's. No. Hold on.
No. Bro, what? Just like that? What the heck?
Dude.
That's how they kill her. Just like...
I'm sorry.
Can I have a prescription for Librium?
You don't need a prescription to buy Librium.
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Again, I'm very sorry for your loss.
Is this the guy?
Yeah, Manuel.
I forget what his name is. Manuel.
I have your call. From Denver.
It's her husband. Oh my
Yeah, her
gosh.
art, like,
Yeah.
You're in Mexico?
It's about Mrs. Wheatley.
How is Alma? Is she there with you?
She's dead.
She's dead. Mr. Wheatley.
Could you handle this for me?
What?
I can't be going off to Mexico.
Bro, she's not an adult. She can't do anything legally.
Autopsy in the morning, and I have to buy new plane tickets. I have to get a new ticket for myself. What about the house?
Look, I don't want any part of this. I got problems enough here in Denver.
I don't know what we expected. His entire thing before, too, was that he was so avoidant of all of his responsibilities as a husband, as a father, as everything, so...
I don't know how much it'll cost.
I heard you're doing all right. The child prodigy thing. Can't you charge her or something?
Bro, she's a kid. She doesn't know. What do you mean? She's freaking 17.
Cash right now, but call Second National Bank. Ask for Mr.
I'm 20 and I barely know how half this stuff works. It's like, dude, she literally doesn't know how it works.
Don't you want to know how she died?
What was it?
Hepatitis.
Yeah. She was sick a lot.
Oh, poor Beth, man. That's a beautiful shot.
This is, yeah. This was the last straw. This was it. I'm scared.
Poor girl. That's exactly what she used to order.
With the onion instead of the olive.
Yeah.
Dude.
Gosh dang it, I hate this show because it's so good.
Mouse.
Oh, Stella, this is genius.
Yeah, it's
This
so
is
well
genius.
done. Which means it hurts even more.
Okay, so I want to say, first of all, this was directed by one of the showrunners, which totally makes sense because aside from the storyline at all, it was, I think, my favorite episode, if not one of the best directed of the whole series so far. And it's not that the other ones were badly done, but this one was done so well.
And it's also just, we're starting to get into the swing of things. Like, the story's built up, the characters are built up, all that tension is there, and then that weird, unnatural, unexpected, sudden breaking point that came out of not out of nowhere, but also out of nowhere.
I got it spoiled, sadly.
You knew that was gonna happen?
Yeah, I'd found out like literally the other day, which was sucks.
How?
But
just the
I didn't-
interwebs?
Yeah, just comments, and it wasn't even their
Oh
fault.
my gosh, you guys in the comments.
It wasn't
keep
even their
them
fault.
clean
They
from
literally marked it
spoilers.
spoilers, and for some reason I was like, and I wasn't even thinking. And anyway,
Oh no!
Anyway, it was
well,
totally
good
my
job
fault.
of keeping it quiet, because that got me totally by surprise.
I also didn't like. I was like, okay, she's gonna die, but like, I didn't think like that. Like, it was literally just like, oh, she's dead now.
Just suddenly, yeah. And it was like, there's like this teeny tiny buildup where you know she's not well, but you don't think she's dying. Like that level of not well.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, like, it's horrible to say, but it wasn't that much different than kind of how she's been for a lot of this series. And, you know, she's not,
not at
the
all.
healthiest person in the world, and she's dealing with these different sorts of things. And so then, yeah, oh my gosh, there's so much. Okay, so first of all, before I forget this, I want to say it. I want to see what you think about this. I remember when we were first watching like episode 1, I think you mentioned that you were like, oh, I think that Alma is a little bit like Beth in that she plays piano and she could have been good and maybe she wasn't. I think maybe not, actually. I think maybe Alma is the opposite.
I think so. She has, her happiness doesn't come from...
No.
I mean, Beth wants to play...
Yeah.
Not just
they're both
for herself.
extremes.
Yeah.
Almost. Where it's like Alma is kind of all about play, we'll call
recreation.
And she does. I think that she does recognize something there in life. That it's like, look, life shouldn't be all about one thing, right? Even if that is the best thing, like you need to have some semblance of a balance. And I'm very confident we're going to see the problems when that isn't there with the coming episodes. But then at the same time, Beth is like all about the game and she's like super competitive. Whereas Alma, I feel like she was saying, she's like, I get stage fright. Like when I'm messing around on the piano, I can play in front of whoever I want. But when it's like serious, I can't do it.
She plays for herself.
But it's so heartbreaking because this poor woman, I feel like all she wanted was like love and like
I know
some
she wanted
man
to, be loved
to take care
very
of her
badly.
and like that kind of stuff. And it's like she never got that, and so she turned to like alcohol.
And the worst part too, and this is what's excellent about the writing of the show and the fact that this all happened in this episode, is this is also just the happiest we've seen her. We saw her doing things for herself. We saw her happy on the plane. We saw them happy together. There was no real, like, obviously there's the drama of playing Borgov, which is terrifying in and of itself, but it felt happy. This felt like such a more comfortable episode than the last 3.
I feel
and
like
then to have everything literally ripped from her grasp is so brutal.
I wonder though, like her going after this guy and stuff like that. Like I wonder if it's the same as the drugs in a way, right? It's like she's chasing a high as opposed to
for sure.
And just like anything like that, right? Is it comes in kind of the sheep's clothing of something good, or part of it is good, right? You're recognizing something good in that. It's just not the right context or imbalance or something like that. And so it's like I think she was chasing something and she was missing that, but
that's why I mentioned that she gets abandoned, because that's her fear, is that abandonment. Beth didn't so much get abandoned as she's had everyone she loved ripped from her by death or by just misfortune. Whereas Alma had to deal with the people she loved choosing repeatedly again and again and again to leave.
Which is arguably
and it's two
more
different
brutal.
kinds of trauma, and it's very fascinating to see like the kind of effect. Because Beth doesn't need anybody. Beth is very, like, she doesn't rely on men. She doesn't rely on the approval of others, I don't think. Like,
I don't know if she doesn't need anybody. I actually don't know if that's true.
Well, I think she needed Alma.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if she didn't need anybody.
I think it's a different kind of reliance. It's not the dependence that Alma has on,
Alma gets, like, we'll call it a high, right? Like she's one of those people that gets it from other people, right? From going out, from doing these things. Whereas like Beth, we've seen, I think for a while, and I don't think it's as simple as introvert, extrovert, but we'll call it that for now. Like she is more introverted, right? She is less about the party. Every time that we see her at a party, even in this episode, it's not about, I don't think, the other people, right? And I think that's the guy that I'm assuming she lost her virginity to, right? Like the sex, the drugs, all of it. It's not about the other people. It's about her. Whereas I think,
exactly,
and I don't mean in a selfish way, but it's completely. No. I mean, that's a separate thing. It's turned into her, right? It's all focused about her. Yeah. Whereas Alma gets it from other people, right? Like if somebody else is enjoying themselves, if somebody else, like she's one of those sorts of people, and I think that's very interesting. And I think both have their problems, right? Is it's like being too reliant on someone, and then we have Beth who
is well, like it's Beth doesn't worry as much about the approval of others, but if she feels she made a mistake, she beats herself up more than anyone else possibly can.
But then the problem is you need somebody, right? You need somebody on the outside because you can't, it's impossible, and it's not even her fault to keep yourself fully in check because it's just, we're stuck in our own world, right? And then she's so young, and it's, man, the way that they show this like binge mentality is so real. and it's so well done. And I don't know how much is book or show or whatever, but there's just the way that they do it, and the little things like the way that she'll drink. I know that sounds weird, but like the way that she'll drink, and it's like messy, and you see the like, I don't know. I just feel like it's so well done, and it's so accurate to addiction, where it's like the way that those things work, and you hear people talk about these things of like how tantalized you are by the idea of it, right? More than even the thing, right? It's not about, it's not as much about like, oh, yes, you like drinking, but it's almost like you're giving into that craving. And so it's like the way that she'll drink, and it'll be like dripping all over her face at the beginning, because it's like, oh, I need that. And it's not about enjoying the thing. It's about consuming the thing.
It's not the high.
Yeah, it's like, it's just the little things like that to me are so well done, and so it's so heartbreaking. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know where this is going here, and I still don't really know what to think of the kids' chess mats. That was the most interesting to me, to be honest.
Yeah, that was I didn't expect that.
So
there are 7 episodes in this series. We have 3 more.
Oh my gosh!
Which means we've hit that lovely.
I'm gonna weep.
That lovely midway point, and I think this was the perfect midway episode. I mean, I guess it's called Middle Game for a reason, but we're gonna have so much to talk about, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we need to devote an entire episode after we finish the series to just talking about it.
Seriously, we should do that. I think we're gonna do it. Let us know. I don't know. I think maybe we'll do a live stream or something, and we'll do a tier list as to who's the most toxic. No, I'm kidding. So I don't know. Let us seriously get in the, because we will both be in the comments. So jump in the comments. Let's have a discussion. This obviously needs a lot of discussion, and I can't even process it this quickly. Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. As always, full length reactions up at the Patreon. The next episode 5, is also up for early access on the Patreon. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, it really does help support us. And yeah, thank you just for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around, and if you do, we will see you all in the next video.